My name is Jeff Cowan, and you lose track of time, but it's at least 15 years that I've been involved with Community Hospice. I was originally asked to come on the board to take the place of a gentleman who was retiring and moving out of the area, and so I filled his term of office as a director, and then had a number of terms afterwards, and ended up being board chair for 2 years, which was a wonderful experience. So I was really involved in the day-to-day operations of hospice as the overall CHI board rather than the foundation board. Certainly we were all involved in fundraising, but our primary responsibility was to oversee the operations of Community Hospice. Both of my parents, my father actually in 1998 passed away of congestive heart failure. He lived a good life, but that was really my first involvement with hospice. They were wonderful in helping us care for him, and he was able to die at home. And it was just, I just was totally impressed with the experience. And then a few years later, in 2004, my mother passed away of the same ailment, congestive heart failure, and she was almost 90, and my father was 86. They lived really good lives. They didn't get to have to experience the hospice house, but they were able to be at home. And I just was thoroughly impressed with Community Hospice. I love the mission. I love the outstanding staff. I've always been impressed with the care that's given, and I'm a big booster of the nonprofit sector for healthcare especially. I know that there are for-profit hospices out there that are competing in the marketplace, but there's nobody that does anywhere near as good a job as Community Hospice does. So in the ongoing need, who knows, I may be one of those patients one of these days, or other family members, and I want the organization to remain strong. And I like its mission. I get involved in the annual fundraiser every year, and we financially contribute to it. It just makes sense. The things I've always enjoyed have been the galas. The galas have been a delightful experience, and I guess maybe they think I've got a good gift of gab and I don't get mic fright or camera fright, so I've been the MC several, maybe 2 or 3 times at those galas, which is really a fun experience to do. And gosh, different locations and the community support, the places where we have had those galas have just been wonderful. But those are some fun experiences. They're just the people that are there, the people that are involved. It kind of gives you goosebumps. And then I think the awards that we give to people in the community or people that have been involved in hospice is really special. I cannot tell you, literally hundreds of friends of mine, some very, very recently, their spouses or family members have been patients of Community Hospice. And all I ever get is this phenomenal response about the wonderful care, the concern. We've mentioned before the hospice heart. I mean, Community Hospice, there's not a phony bone in its body. And people can see the warmth, they can see the strength of the organization, the follow-up, and it just makes sense. And it continues to do all the good things it's done in the past. In 40 years, I can hardly believe it. I'm Jeff Cowan, and I support Community Hospice, and happy 40th anniversary.